made it from Globe King Records, and today we're gonna break down my first beat using the MPC sample. First of all, I started by loading some samples in bank A, so I press pad bank and 1. So my first sample that I got is this one. It's distorted, but I like it like that. The pads that I'm interested in, the chops I mean that I'm interested in, is this part, and this part. But I chopped it in 6 different parts anyway, so it goes. I pitch shifted it 5 semitones down, so you can see here tuning. You can adjust the semitones. Also -5. This one -10. And this one -10, in case I want to use them and they fit with the beat. -10, and this one -5. I then went out to get this drum loop. It's playing at 81 BPM, but I want my beat to be at 80 BPM. So by chopping the sample and playing it the way I like, it's gonna sound like this. So I got 4 chops, but I'm using 2 chops. It's this one. Why is it sounded beefer? Is because I applied an effect. So I went to Shift Effect Select, and I selected Soft Clip. And when I push the knob, it applies, and I selected the chops that I wanted. They're going to be highlighted in orange, so it's going to sound louder. This pad I added some perks. I'm lucky because the loop is already at 80 BPM, so it's going to fit perfectly with the track that I made. But what's fun about the perks is you can play with them. When you allow it, you press shift and note on, then it's only going to play the amount of time you press the pad. So when you play with the drums, you can go. Also, when you press the second function button, you have your mute groups. So my chops, this one, and this one are all assigned to mute group 1. My drum chops are assigned to mute group 2. This is really helpful because it's going to cut off the sounds and they're not going to overlap. So on pad 15 and 14, I have my tag.
Globe made it, made it, made it, made it, made it, made it.
I had to bake that sample twice. Once with the pad, the delay, and the second time with a reverb. To show you the sounds in the bank B, pad bank 2 for access to my pad bank B. I actually got the horns from the internal sample packs inside the MPC sample. I think they're really good. They sound crisp and they're very usable. So here it goes. Then I copied this sound on this pad because I wanted just one section. This one. Copied it, and then I adjusted the start and end points so I can have this baked once with a tap delay, and then with the effect with the reverb. And also I think I filtered it. Yeah, so I went to the filters and I filtered the sound to cut the highs. I didn't use this sound, but it's really cool because you set your input config to your internal microphone. Where is it? Yeah, there it is, mic. Then you can monitor. Yo, I got double microphones, so it's gonna sound like crap. But basically, then you can record directly from your microphone. Let's shut this off. And this is what I got. I got a little beatboxing and filtered with a to cut the highs also. Then it's all about effects. Yeah, yeah, yeah. See this? Yeah, yeah. Same thing. I baked it twice. Reverb, tap delay. Basically gives you this vibe. Yeah, yeah, For this effect, I copied this one to this pad, then pressed shift and reverse, played with the start end point, so it gives you like another effect you can use on the beat. One thing I like to do also is to add some drums on the side in case I want to play live. So I have a kick, snare, hat, and finger clap. On this beat, I use them just like that to add some spice in the second hook and the third one. Now it's time to sequence. I press sequence. The first one that I like to do is to start with the drums. Get my drums layered or layer the sample. Both ways work out. It all depends on, the beat that you're trying to make, the samples that you have. So I set it to 2 bars, my BPM to 80. You can press on the function button, you can set your BPM. If you want to go and tune in, micro tune inside your BPM, well, you got to click it. And you have your swing if you want to add it, a quantize level if you want to record the quantize or not, BPM for the sequence or global for the whole project. So I started with my drums. Now I want to sequence like maybe the verse parts. So I go. I like that. This is going to be like the focus on the verse. It gives a lot of space if somebody wants to rap, sing on it. It's not crowded too much, so I like that part. Now that I have an idea for the verses, I want to lay out the hook. So I go with the horns that I loaded in bank B. Yep, that sounds good. Plus layered with the pads that already have some bass sound is gonna sound pretty dope. Okay, now I know where I'm going with this song. So I created multiple sequences so I can start arranging a song. I put intro on pad 2, 3, 4 is gonna be hook 1, verses is gonna be 5, 6, 7, 8. Then I'm going to go to hook number 2. It's going to be 9, 10. Go back and do 5, 6, 7. Variation. And hook 3 is going to be 9 and then 11 and outro on 12. Some other functions when you're building the song, you have the continue here. So if you don't want the song to always start over again, you can select the desired pattern that you want, a sequence, and you press shift and continue. It's going to start from the sequence that you selected. So this helps arrange your track, listen to it, see if you remove or you insert parts of the song. As you see, I have sequence 2, that's my intro, 3, hook 1, 4, hook 1 again, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is my verses. Then I go back to hook 2, and back to 5, 6, 7. Now I switch it up and go to 13, sorry, where I have my variation for the pre-hook. Go back to the hook, 9, and variation for the hook, and then outro that is 7 bars long. After that, when you got everything ready, what you can do is you press export, and it asks you if you want to export the song to audio mixdown or a new sequence. I'm going to say a new sequence. Why? Because this is going to be able to, you're going to be able to play live with it and mess around with the effects to create a really cool vibe. You can see it loaded the new song in a new sequence, and it's 65 bars long. So this is my song right now. Everything's in it. My tempo is okay, so I can start playing with the effects and the beat.
Glow made it.
If you like the content, please join the channel, like, comment,